Hey everyone, I'm Gary Elysiums, back with another new CD purchase video. This is part 29. I got a decent stack here, basically all hard rock and heavy metal. Looks like there's probably one, maybe three that aren't actually hard rock or heavy metal. I'm gonna get right into it with the digipacks first. I'm gonna go through the jewel cases. This is No One Sings Like You Anymore, Volume 1 from Chris Cornell. Basically, it's just a solo collection of some of his covers. Has the song Patience on here that actually turned into a #1 hit recently. Yeah, and this next one is from Mastodon. This is Hushed and Grim. 2-disc set. Cool prog metal there. And then this one I got from my Pink Floyd collection. A Foot in the Door, the best of Pink Floyd. I thought I had this already, but I did not. This was released in 2016. I believe this was with the coincided with all the 2016 remasters we actually owned, so cool to have this with it. Next, Frank Zappa, Little Dots. First time seeing this, so I grabbed it. 5 tracks in here, but it's basically all live stuff, and it's 5 tracks, but it comes in 71 minutes, the entire CD. Opens up with Cosmic Debris, one of my favorite Zappa songs, Little Dots Part 1 and 2, Rollo, Kansas City Shuffle, and then one song called Columbia, South Carolina. And then another for Digipack. This is Rammstein. This is their self-titled album. This is kind of deluxe edition. It's kind of like this, basically the size of a DVD case. Just a deluxe case, really. Nothing special about this. Just the regular CD in there. The only thing deluxe about it is the actual case itself. Alright, next I got, this is Let It Bleed. I obviously own this, but this is the 50th anniversary edition. I have the SACD version, which is much better sounding. However, I've listened to it so much that it's starting to get a little scuffed up. So I have a backup, but this also has like a 32-page booklet in there with an essay and cool photos. So I had to add that to my collection. Continuing from my last video, some of the Manson CDs I didn't own. Born Villain. This actually features a bonus track at the very end, a cover of Carly Simon's You're So Vain, featuring Johnny Depp on guitar. And The Pale Emperor by Manson. And this is a bootleg. It sounds terrible, but I'm a huge Motley Crue fan. This is, I mean, it looks like it's got water damage there, so it's a little smeared. Tommy Lee Birthday Party, 87. It's a 2-disc set featuring stuff from Girls, 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 Shout at the Devil, and only 2 songs from Theater of Pain, Smoke in the Boys' Room and Home Sweet Home. And then from Too Fast for Love only has Live Wire on there. Like I said, the sound quality is really bad, so it's kind of tough to listen to. Next, this is Deep Purple, live at California Jam, that legendary concert with David Coverdale and Glenn Hughes. You could see them just take over the band, especially Glenn with them amazing vocals he has. This is Saxon, The Eagle Has Landed, live. Cool to own this because I don't own any live Saxons, so glad to finally have that one. Then also grabbed Innocence Is No Excuse. Always love that album cover, though it's really cool. An album that a lot of people don't really like that much. I feel like they've kind of a downfall for them, but I do like this album a lot. Alright, another compilation I wanted to add. Very Best of Rainbow. Just something cool to throw on to have, all the stages of Rainbow on one disc with, Ronnie James Dio, Graham Bonnet, Joe Lynn Turner, all in one. Next, the Best of Cozy Pal. So this is basically stuff from Tilt, Octopus, and Over the Top. 16 tracks all together. As you can see there, all the artists that are on it, like Don Airey, Jack Bruce, Mel Galley's on there, John Lord, Gary Moore. Cool stuff here. Another, official bootleg. You've seen these from other artists. I had this stuff from like Black Sabbath and I know Nirvana. This is called just simply New York, New York. It's released, well, it's a concert recorded at the Palladium in June 1982. So Bruce is freshly with the band. There's a lot of tracks that he sings live from the first two Maiden albums. Also some stuff from Number of the Beast, such as Run to the Hills, Children of the Damned, Number of the Beast itself, The Prisoner, How to Be Thy Name, and everything else on here. It's 10 tracks, all feature stuff from the first two albums, the self-titled debut and Killers. Next up from Rammstein. I'm not a big Rammstein fan, so I'm trying to get into them. I only own like a live album by them. This is, probably said this wrong, Herzlied, the 25th anniversary. This is their, I believe, their debut album, 25th anniversary edition. Didn't turn this on yet, so I'm going to give this a listen. Next, Poison, 7 Days Live. What's cool about this Poison, it actually features Richie Kotzen on guitar, recorded live in '93. So curious to hear this live with Richie Kotzen as opposed to CC DeVille. And then we have In This Moment with Mother. This is a newer album from In This Moment. Wasn't that familiar with it, but saw it, so I grabbed it. Pretty Reckless, Hit Me Like a Man EP. I'm a big fan of Pretty Reckless. I didn't own this, so basically just grabbed it. 2 live tracks on here, Since You're Gone and Make Me Want to Die live. And then just 3 tracks, Hit Me Like a Man, Under the Water, and Cold Blooded, which are studio tracks. Oh, this one's cool. Monomar, The Pursuit of Vikings. Basically, it's a 25th anniversary of the band. This is actually a 3-disc set featuring a DVD documentary called 25 Years in the Eye of the Storm. Disc 2 is Live at Summer Breeze. So it's from August 16th, 2017. A full concert there, 14 tracks, and then it also has August 17th, the next day, another 16 tracks, and then disc 3 is the continuation. Let me see this. Disc 3, I believe, is the DVD. I'm kind of confused here. No, the first one's definitely a DVD. Now I have to look. Yeah, disc 3 is a disc. CD. Oh. Okay, I got it. So disc 2 is actually a DVD. A live concert, which I didn't know about. I thought it was just all on CD. So that's pretty cool, actually. So disc 2 are the 2 sets. Back-to-back nights concert, and then disc 3 is the August 17th whole show on CD. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Fear Factory, Aggression Continuum. At this point, they're only down to Dino and Burton. They have a guest drummer on here. Dino plays every instrument on here. Burton helps out. Didn't listen to this yet, so I'm going to give that a listen. I haven't been a big Fear Factory fan since the early days. Basically up to like Digimortal. Didn't own this, Burn the Priest. Basically, this is Lamb of God. Before they turned to Lamb of God, this is their debut album. This one I don't know what happened to it. So I found it, gave her $5, and brand new, so I picked it up. 3 Days Grace, their debut album. And then some Storm, the newer albums I didn't own. Vicious. This is from 2018. And this is the newest one. Came out, I believe, like 2 weeks ago. Back from the Dead. Didn't listen to this yet, so I'm curious to hear this. I didn't even know this was coming out, so I'm going to throw that on and see how that sounds. And then this one's pretty cool. Give Me Some Truth, John Lennon. This is a 2-disc set, 36 songs altogether. Basically, some of his greatest songs and greatest hits just remixed. So, it's definitely a different sound on here. But altogether pretty cool, because there's a lot of songs on here that aren't usually featured on his other compilations, such as like Out the Blue, Angela. Let's see what else is on here. It's weird. Every Man is a Woman Who Loves Him. Grow Old With Me. So yeah, some other cool stuff that aren't usually featured on all the Lennon greatest hits compilations. Then I got Hatebreed. Weight of False Self. This is their, I believe this is their, 2020 album. This is the last one they released. I'm sure they're coming up with a new album, as they always do. Another Mastodon album I did not own, Emperor of Sand. Also some artwork there. Mastodon does have really good artwork, but this one I wasn't that impressed by. Hush and Grim. I mean, when you really look at it, it's pretty cool, but it doesn't really stand out like their other albums do. And then I got a newer one from Tesla. This is Shock. What is this from? This is released in... I believe this is 2019, as we said. I think it was 2018. This is 2019. Tesla still sounds great. Unfortunately, they got lumped into the hair metal genre, but they really weren't. They were just there at the time. Really cool rock, just a rock and roll blues band, and definitely a hard rock band. Next I have this band I'm familiar with, but I'm not that familiar with. I don't really know all their music. It's Sabaton. This is the newest one, The War to End All Wars. I'm not a huge power metal fan, but this is kind of a concept album, which sometimes I'm interested in. So I'm going to give this a listen and see how it sounds. Next we have Whitford St. Holmes, Reunion. This is something that Brad Whitford did when he left Aerosmith in the early 80s. St. Holmes is Derek St. Holmes, which is actually the guitarist and vocalist with Ted Nugent. His voice can be heard on songs such as Stranglehold. This is 9 tracks. But what's really cool about this, which really sold me, is this also a bonus disc is actually the Whitford St. Holmes debut 1981 CD. So there's the cover. And then this is a really good album, and it's just featured as the bonus CD. So this was the real selling point for me. Once I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to get it. I was interested when I saw the Reunion to see how it would sound. And when I saw it came with the bonus CD, I was sold. All right, I got 2 left. Slash featuring Miles Kennedy and Conspirators, Apocalyptic Love. And this was a big album for Slash and Miles Kennedy. Never owned it, so glad to have it. And last one I have here, Whitesnake, The Purple Tour. Okay. So this was, the reason they called it Purple Tour is they played a lot of songs from, Coverdale's time in Deep Purple. It's part of the Mark III era. Opens up with Burn, but then it has a lot of Whitesnake stuff on here, like classic Whitesnake stuff from the 87 album, like Bad Boys, Give Me All Your Love, Is This Love, Here I Go Again, and Still Tonight. Also on here is Fool for Your Loving. From Deep Purple, we got Mistreated, You Fool No One. And that staple that was featured on, I think, on every single Whitesnake live album, and basically all their studio albums from the beginning, the first couple. Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City. He loves that. But really cool artwork there. I like the way the purple lightning is there. All right, everyone, that is my most recent CD haul. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Help support my channel. I don't think I said that at the top of the show. Anyway, if you made it through this video, please hit the subscribe button if you didn't already. For those of you who are always subscribed, I appreciate you watching. See you in the next video.